Isn't it great that we have so many people in so many areas who are so gifted just giving themselves to God's mission in this diocese?
We've just come from a leadership meeting, and isn't it great that we have talked about
mission,
and hope.
Isn't it great that within the diocese we have a diversity of gifts, talents, wisdom and abilities?
Isn't it great that I get to work for a church that so values inclusiveness?
Isn't it great that the social services in Spiritus are going to be infusing the 5 pillars of mental health and wellbeing across all of their service streams in the next 12 months? These 5 pillars include having a lifespan approach, resilience, strength and safety, sustainable connected communities, integrated physical and mental health, purpose, identity and self-learning. This will mean no matter which service you enter into, those 5 things will be attended to give people the best hope possible of leading a flourishing and fulfilling life when they leave our services.
Isn't it great that during the Queensland flood crisis, Spiritus was able to collaborate with its diocesan partners to provide a robust and timely response to the Red Cross effort through the provision of 300 volunteers from our Spiritus and parish networks.
Isn't it great that we're able to provide safe and happy houses for young children in care?
Isn't it great that we have just such fantastic staff who truly care about caring for our clients and go out there day in, day out, rain, hail, sunshine, cyclones, and we're out there and making sure that people are looked after.
Isn't it great that there's a new spirit in the diocese of the inclusive ministry of Jesus and old barriers are being broken down? That is exciting.
Isn't it great that we have so many people in this diocese who are committed to the mission of the church and are passionate about it every day?
Isn't it great that even though we are told we're living in a secular society, people still come to the church asking us to help them make meaning of the big events of life? Things like birth, death, even marriage and relationships.
Isn't it great that the church is so committed to the safety of its children?
Isn't it great that we started Messy Church this year and that it's been so successful? We've had so many families come along and they want to keep on coming. It's great.
Isn't it great that all these lovely parents and carers have come to Mainly Music with their children? It'd be great to have more of these around for everybody in different neighbourhoods.
Isn't it great that we're doing music box at St. Paul's?
Isn't it great that we're trying to get the young adults involved so that they can all enjoy their time at church? Excellent.
Isn't it great that we're doing children's church and getting the children involved with the church?
Isn't it great that we're supplying vouchers to the needy?
Isn't it great that our diocese maintains a ministry in rural and remote areas, and I think that they need every encouragement and the people out there are a true blessing in God's world.
One of the great things I enjoy about working here is that I am supporting people who are caring for those most vulnerable in our community.
It's great to know that being part of the diocesan HR, our services enrich our broader Anglican ministry.
Isn't it great that even though we're all different, we can all use our gifts and talents to serve God and other people.
My favourite thing about church is coming to church with my family.
My favourite thing at church is doing activities at Sunday school.
Hey, isn't it great that our church looks to engage in the local community?
Isn't it great how the church is involved in the mission in the shopping centre?
Isn't it great when the church helps people with their needs?
I think it's great that St Paul's School has changed. It's no longer a grammar school, but now is truly a church and Christian school. It's great to see that we now truly espouse the biblical values, and I'm proud to teach here.
Isn't it great that 3 years ago the kids at St Paul's independently got up and established their own soup kitchen long before we had a service learning component added to our curriculum?
Isn't it great that we were able to support Condamine State School after the floods by raising money for new sports equipment?
Isn't it great that we're a major fundraising school this year for the Pyjama Foundation and we're able to help children in foster care?
Isn't it great that we're able to visit our adopted grandparents at Glenvale Villas every fortnight?
Isn't it great that so many people are interested in the mission of the church in order that other people may learn more about God?
Isn't it great that the huge job of improving communications across the diocese is valued?
Isn't it great the way God continues to work through the Casillo movement in the diocese?
Isn't it great that we have so many people that in the life of the church volunteer their time to tell people about God?
Isn't it great that we're doing Connect to Church again this September? Isn't it great that so many parishes are picking up the natural church development in the diocese?
Isn't it great that over 40%, or about 40% of the diocese and our parishes are discovering what it means to deal with their barriers to church growth and health?
Isn't it great that we have so many lay people exercising ministry and living out their life in Christ?
Isn't it great that there seems to be so much passion for mission?
Isn't it great that we have a communications unit in this diocese who agreed to do this filming project at ridiculously short notice? Thank you.
Isn't it great that there's such an energy for new ideas in the diocese?
Isn't it great that Anglicans can celebrate diversity in their churches?
Isn't it great that we have a commission with the word share in it? And that way we can share ideas and resources across the whole diocese.
Isn't it great that there are young people in the church who are passionate about their faith?
Isn't it great we're all able to gather here in the Sir John Pidgeon Sports Hall for the first session of the 77th Synod?
Isn't it great that the Brisbane Diocese has its own development plan that gives back to the Anglican community?
Isn't it great that ANFIN strives to achieve a high level of customer service? Isn't it great that ANFIN has no fees or charges for parishes and individuals?
Isn't it great that by investing with ANFIN, not only do you get a competitive rate of interest, but you're also helping promote the Anglican mission?
Isn't it great that we work for an organisation so rich in history and faith,
yet so open to embracing the digital world?
Isn't it great that our diocese has such positive, motivated people working for it?
Isn't it great that the whole church is going for growth in faith and generosity and service and in the numbers of people involved?
Isn't it great that church is a place where people can rise to their full potential? And wouldn't it be great if people realised that?
Wouldn't it be great if we were able to offer all staff in Anglican schools the opportunity to attend a retreat, as I have as a senior leader?
Wouldn't it be great if St Catherine's Church was a central meeting place for our community?
I've really enjoyed at St Paul's the way in which the school has accepted ministry as a valued part of the education program. I would really hope that in the future the diocese itself will take it just as seriously.
Wouldn't it be great if there were more Anglican schools for us to support?
Wouldn't it be great if we continue to think outside the box about developing innovative ideas about how to engage in the local community?
Wouldn't it be great if every church in an Anglican church had to buy more chairs to fit all the people in?
Wouldn't it be great if we could see more young people coming into the church and getting them involved and giving them responsibility within the church?
I think it'd be great if in this world now that's widely proclaimed as a multicultural society as Australia, that we could have more regular ecumenical activities to proclaim Christian unity and solidarity.
Wouldn't it be great if we had some more leaders and people who wanted to get involved with helping out at Maybe Music? It would be fantastic.
Wouldn't it be great if we had lots more families that come to Messy Church coming along to church? We hope that we can persuade them that this is a good place to be, that they'll want to come back to time and time again.
Wouldn't it be great if we had more volunteers to do all the things that we want to do in our church? And wouldn't it be great if we had more people involved?
Wouldn't it be great to see all parishes promote ANFIN's partnership plan to assist us in achieving our goals?
Wouldn't it be great to see ANFIN offer BPay by 2012?
Wouldn't it be great if we have more opportunities to work together with the various small groups that work in small parishes and just work out how we can work together to both benefit the parishioners as well as the clients and spirits?
Wouldn't it be great if all its members are as committed to the safety of the children as the church is?
Wouldn't it be great if Spirit of Social Services could access some of the recently announced federal money for mental health to grow and develop targeted services to support our clients in these areas over the next couple of years.
Wouldn't it be great if we could create a vision of a future where all commissions work interdependently and collaboratively to serve our communities?
Wouldn't it be great if we could find more people wanting to put their hands up to be foster carers for children who are in care, to help provide them with happy and safe homes?
Wouldn't it be great if we could accommodate and uplift more of our citizens who are homeless or at risk of homelessness?
Wouldn't it be great if more people wanted to join our motivated team?
Wouldn't it be great if our children and grandchildren were part of the renewal of the church?
Wouldn't it be great if we could all sing off the same song sheet on who we are and what we stand for?
Wouldn't it be great if Anglicans today could engage with youth more?
Wouldn't it be great if everybody who walked in off the street into a parish church could find a place where they felt at home, to be nurtured and challenged?
And wouldn't it be great if we weren't anxious about the church? It's God's church and everything's going to be okay.
Wouldn't it be great if as a church we worried a bit less and had a bit more fun?
Wouldn't it be great if we had many more vocations into the ordained life?
Wouldn't it be great if we had more resources to have more mission?
Wouldn't it be great if our church could really take seriously the age imbalance in our worshipping congregations?
Wouldn't it be great if more of our parishes could experience God in a new way?
Wouldn't it be great that when we get our act together in organising the church and all the committees, we could spend less time in meetings and more time in ministry and reflection?
Wouldn't it be great if we had a flourishing, growing youth ministry across the parishes of the diocese, as well as the great things happening in our schools?
Wouldn't it be great if leaders across the diocese would engage willingly and actively with the mass media?
Wouldn't it be great if people would understand that fundraising is about relationship development and would trust us enough to share the names of people that they think might support various projects?
Wouldn't it be great if everyone would get together and help us raise funds for our fantastic Women's Centre for women experiencing homelessness?
Wouldn't it be great if we held an event annually which celebrates our staff and their achievements?
Wouldn't it be great if we could coordinate our efforts so that the maximum number of people could learn more about God?
Wouldn't it be great if we really believed in resurrection as a pattern of life and didn't have to be so afraid of change or of letting things die?
Wouldn't it be great if everybody understood and accepted the ministry of administration and knew that there were lots of people out there working on the stewardship of the resources of the diocese?
Wouldn't it be great if some of the richer parts of the church could pay for the poorer parts?
And wouldn't it be great if we saw that the inclusive nature of the church is actually the key to mission, and it's going to open up all sorts of horizons in the future for us?
Wouldn't it be great if we all worked together for the mission of the church?
Wouldn't it be great if the whole church was engaged in the whole mission?
Wouldn't it be great if you are all now ready and stimulated to go into small groups at this synod and talk with each other about the mission of this diocese and come up with some great ideas for our future with God?